This is Jim Nailon, liturgical guitarist, and I'd like to share my arrangement of the Advent hymn, People Look East. It's a traditional French carol, and the words were written by Eleanor Fargion, the same one that wrote the lyrics to Morning is Broken. Okay. I'm in a drop D tuning, by the way. So that's just two verses, but you could go back and repeat the verse on the fourth string or anything like that. So we'll talk through the arrangement now. Like I said, the first verse is just all played on the fourth string pretty much. Just for balance, normally I use a thumb pick, and I took that off to get a little softer sound, because with the thumb pick it kind of overpowers the balance on the so by taking that off I was able to soften the bass strings a little bit more than I could just by playing softly. So I guess part of the challenge on this is the sliding, the squeaking noise you'll get. You have to slide here, going from the 7th fret to the 9th fret. But if you kind of give it a glissando, it sort of masks or hides that slide, the squeak. Now, here's something that's not written in there, but the way that's written in the sheet music, I have to lift that note off and kill that note on the 12th fret to get the bass, keep the bass pattern going. So as I was practicing for this, I came up with the idea of hitting this harmonic on the 12th fret of the 5th string with my 3rd string, just for that one note, so that note could ring the melody note. People get, the time is near, whatever. So I'm hitting that actually. It's all right to play it the other way, but I kind of wanted to extend that note a little bit. And then here you gotta. So fourth finger, the left hand on the 12th fret, 3rd finger on the 11th fret, and the first finger goes from the 9th fret to the 7th, slides, and then the 2nd finger gets the 9th fret there. And then you slide again on the 1st finger to from the 7th to the 9th. And here you have to jump. Don't try sliding anything. Just jump directly to your 1st finger. And I actually jump, usually if I do it right, I jump from this finger, 1st finger on the 7th fret, to the 2nd finger on the 5th fret, and then that puts me in the position for my 1st finger here. And then I'm playing, I have my 1st finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, my little finger plays the 7th fret of the 5th string, and I get kind of a, I think it's called bel canto effect. nice tonal thing you can bring out of the guitar. I'm plucking with my right hand. I'm plucking the 4th string. I shift my hand down, so my second finger of the right hand here is playing the 4th string. My 3rd finger's on the 3rd string. 1st finger's on the 5th string. And my thumb plays the 6th string. So, and at one point I have to lift off my 1st finger here on my left hand, and then I put it back down. So you can see it in the camera there on the close-up. And then you're back into the keeping that bass pattern going. Then the second half has the melody an octave higher. Starting on a D, and then jump up to the D on the 5th fret here, and then this is a G on the 7th fret played in a D position. And then it goes up to the A, and then you play this D chord, barring the 2nd and 3rd strings on the 7th fret, and your little finger playing the 10th fret of the 1st string. I usually strum that one, but you can, or you can just pluck it with your fingers. I got new strings on, so the guitar sounds overly bright today. Then you come back down. Where are we at here? We're about measure 18, I guess, on the top of the 2nd page. Back, just work your way back down. There's the A chord, the G chord. Then you go into a short A chord here, playing the open A bass, and then this is like the beginning F chord that you learned, the 4-string F chord. It's played on the 5th fret. You can strum or pluck that, and then you got to quickly get back. When I actually add a beat of 3/8 there from what I wrote years ago. I did this about, I guess, 14 years ago. So in measure 16, 17, 18, yeah, measure 19 there. I throw in another measure, so it's written like. That's how you'd sing it. Ba time of year, da 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 da, ba da 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 da. So, but I add, it's an instrumental. You can get away with murder in an instrumental here. So, you can add that beat, and I think it gives it a nice little pause. Also gives you time to set up your fingers for that run. So don't feel afraid to throw an extra 3 beats in there and hold that. I give it, and so what I'm doing on those 3 beats is I'm hitting the I'm plucking the 5th fret of the 1st string, and then I'm plucking the 3rd string on the 6th fret, and then I lift off and play the open 1st string, and that gives me a breather, an 8th note breather, to get my hand configured, ready to play that run. See here. Now we're down to measure 22, and I actually the bass note in measure 22 and 23, I don't play them all on the D anymore. I alternate from the A to the D. So I would play the first bass note in measure 22 on the 5th string, then 6th string, then back to the 5th string, and then here you got to make a quick jump from this to. that section where you're playing all those 3-note chords, it's real important that you, with the right hand here, kind of give a little extra juice or energy to the 3rd finger when you're plucking these. If they're all just even, it doesn't ring the melody out. So try and just give a little extra. What I tell students is, you know, if you're plucking, try and think of bringing this 3rd finger all the way down to the palm with extra energy, while you only pluck the 1st and 2nd fingers part way down. So you're putting more energy into that 3rd finger. And then the ending is this nice little harmonic figure. And the harmonic on the 7th fret of the 2nd and 3rd strings. And I think that's it. Yeah, the notes in my notation there, I don't think I knew how to write harmonics back when I arranged this, and so I just kind of say a note here at the end of the music. The tab is incorrect. It says see the note, and it says final notes are harmonic on the 2nd, 3rd strings at the 7th fret. So it's a really nice arrangement to play during the Advent time of the year. It's a little challenging. I had to practice quite a bit to get it ready to play, but at least I'm ready for this year. That's all I have on this. Look for more arrangements at liturgicalguitarist.com. I pray God blesses your playing, and I wish you peace.